from the Cambridge, Oxford. I was trying to get them the wrong way round. It's the Cambridge, I should remember, it's in alphabetical order. The Cambridge Oxford Owners Club. And they've supported us here for a number of years now. And this is the part of the BMC, British Motor Corporation, where I said we've had Austin, Morris, Wolsey, Riley. As the name went up, the more luxurious the vehicle got. And the bodywork was designed by a gentleman from Italy, the Pininfarina, and he designed this bodywork on. They originally had a 1500cc engine, found that a little bit underpowered, so they put a 1600 engine in, although I had one with a 1500 in, and I didn't think it was underpowered, but anyway, the powers that be decided to put a 1600 in. But they were a superb range of vehicles. Big, nice big motors, very comfortable. The seats were a mixture of leather and vinyl. I think the edge panels, if I remember, were leather and the vinyl bits were in the middle. But really a superb vehicle. So tell us, this one is for sale. Now if you want a nice Morris Oxford, there, 1966 in maroon, she's up for sale. You go up luxury, upstage a little bit further, and you get a Wolsey. And on the Wolsey, you'll notice there's a little badge saying Wolsey right in the middle of the radiator. And as far as I'm aware, Wolsey is the only car that's ever had a badge that lights up. When you see this driving down the road at night with its side lights on, that little badge is illuminated, and that is on all Wolseys. Why nobody else ever took it on, I don't know, but that was always been to me as Wolsey's mark, is that little badge on the front. So tell us all about your Wolsey.
It's a 1967 46 110. It's my mate's, he's got about 12 of them, include the van and car 3 litre estate. Yeah, all very reliable, and I think the police use them as well.
He's very, very hooked on these then, by the sound of it. He's got 12 of them.
Yeah, he's a fanatic. Something wrong with them, I think.
Well, I mean, 12 of these, what better could you have? Lovely motors. Then you get to the top of the range, get to the Van der Pla Princess. Now you're getting into luxury. You've got leather seats, complete leather seats all the way through. You've got walnut dashboard, walnut capping to the tops of the doors, real luxury. Tell us all about your Van der Pla.
Well, I don't know anything about it because I'm driving it for a friend of mine. But it is, I know it's the Princess. It's a 3 litre Mark II Van der Pla, colour brown.
Very, very nice vehicle. So you're now getting into the luxury. And of course, some of these you might find them on the badge at the back got an R. That meant that it got the Rolls Royce engine, but this one's got the normal 4 litre engine. Okay. They also made, or Austin's also made, an estate version. And here's an example. There weren't as many estates around as there were saloons, were they?
That's a lovely car, quite unique. It's a 50,000 miler, so I'm keeping it as it is.
Very nice it is too. Lovely bench seat in the front, and plenty of room for people in the back as well. Back to the Morris Oxford. This is, I actually had a Morris Oxford at one time, and the only change I made to mine, because I'd had an Austin Cambridge, and the Austin Cambridge had 2-tone paint. They had light blue at the bottom and a cream roof. And I bought the Morris Oxford, and that had a colour like this. And I found in the summer it was so damn hot that when it needed respraying, I resprayed it like a Cambridge because I put a cream roof on the top of it. But anyway, that's another story. It's a lovely vehicle. Tell us all about your Oxford.
This is a 1971 Series 6 Oxford. It's the last year of production. So gone are the leather seats and vinyl seats have been introduced. And the A60 had finished production 2 years previously. So this is one of the very last production line. I've had it 27 years and bought it from a little village near Bristol in East Lawn. From a gentleman who was doing it through a local petrol garage there, and it's done about 49,000 miles now, so it's
just about run in then.
It is, yeah, that's right.
Oh, well done, very, very nice. Complete with a period radio and everything in there. Bringing up the rear, another rear Oxfords. Tell us all about this one.
I've had this one since 1992. Got well, really got interested in these cars through the banger racing. I lived just opposite the old Aldershot Stadium, so I've seen a lot of them smashed up, and I wanted to save one. So I've had these ever since I've been since I've been able to drive. And the old Wolseley, and I'm also restoring a 4-litre R Princess as well.
We're going in the luxury market then. Now, as the gentleman just said, a lot of these sadly did end their days on the stock car racing circuit. And I can remember going to the Aldershot Stadium and seeing one of these actually win the Destruction Derby. Now, it never worked out how it was actually moving because it was about half the length that had started out. It was almost bent in two. The driver was sitting about 5 or 6 foot off the ground because it had crunched itself up and it was bent in a U shape, but it still drove, and it actually was the last one left moving. The engines, it started the race because the reason he'd come out, in the previous race they'd said to him, "Are you coming out for the Destruction Derby?" And he said, "No, I can't, mate, it's too badly gone, the radiator's completely had it, I've got no water in it." Then he found his mate was coming out and he said, "Well, I've got to beat him," so